like the way you characterized it, for the XRP family.
Do they have like a vendetta against you or something? Because it seems like it's always XRP with Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC. It's interesting. I mean, what is it about XRP? Are you that much of a threat to traditional finance, maybe?
XRP is finally having its breakout that it's been waiting for years. Today, we're going to discover what's behind the breakout and what this means for your crypto portfolio. We will be jumping into the charts today. We'll take a look at XRP. We'll take a look at Bitcoin and a couple other altcoins. Will we or how soon can we get back to the top of $1.95 from April 2021? Taking a look over here at crypto bubbles, as we can see right now, XRP up 110% for the week, doing phenomenal, competing with meme coins. Is XRP becoming a meme coin? Obviously not, but when it comes to price, it's getting excited. We will be jumping over here to x.com to get some current breaking news as well. This one I really liked right here from Stuart Alderati. If you're not aware, Stuart is actually the chief legal officer for Ripple. And he posted just released video of the crypto industry taking 4 years of the SEC's best punches. And of course, we got the Tyson and Jake Paul fight. And I'm sure some great meme coins will arise from that fight. I know there was already one that's been going viral. If you've checked out X, it's pretty hilarious. Checking in over here at Coin Market Cap, we do have a market cap of 3.05 trillion. So only up 3.24 in the last 24 hours. Not a huge move, but there was a big event yesterday. A lot of people got buffered on. And now we'll see how this weekend continues to flow with money moving into the markets. We also have a volume down 10%, $181 billion. Fear and greed still staying in that level right below 90, which is good because it can continue to climb. Once it gets in that 95, 98 area, very rarely does it continue to pump. However, our last bull market, the fear and greed index stayed near 90 the whole entire time, all the way up. Right now, we still have a Bitcoin dominance of 59%. So people are still more heavily involved into Bitcoin as far as institutions. We also know that retail money is not really here yet. However, there are signs that retail money is coming back, especially the OG retail money. I like this post right here from Ratika. This is pretty hilarious. Normie showed up and immediately longed all of the 2021 coins. And the reason this is funny, obviously, because as more of the retail people come back into the market, they're going to remember the coins, what they used to buy, right? So they don't even know about Peanut. They don't even know about Pepe. They don't even know about all these new coins that have come out. But take a look at what they've purchased as far as what's been pumping over the last couple of days. You've got Luna, you got Ohm, you got XRP, XVG, Algo, ADA, Mana, all doing really, really good. Luna Classic even. So the people that were here last bull run, probably starting to log into their Coinbase accounts, probably starting to log into their crypto.com accounts if they can even remember their password, and they're starting to get involved in the game as well. But as we can see, trending coins right now on CoinMarketCap, Floki, Bohm, Nero, People, and Peanut. Big news coming for Floki, and we'll do a little bit more of price discovery, taking a look at the charts for Floki here at the end of the video, along with the XRP charts, Bitcoin charts. But this is huge. Major announcement right here. Floki advances with a Coinbase listing, DeFi tools, and global partnership, boosting its ecosystem and user engagement. This is really massive because the biggest announcement that they had prior was their big marketing push that they had in India. And then also the fact that their Valhalla game will be going live November 28th. That's the end of this month. It'll be officially on the mainnet, which is a big deal. It's a play to earn game. But this is even more of a big deal. Coinbase listing, more eyeballs, more attention coming to the coin. And speaking of altcoins, don't forget to join Altcoin Pro. We'll go ahead and give you all the details here in just a second, but I did want to let you know we have 247 members, and I really like this part. This is the altcoins part where we give out ideas on why coins could be good, and you go do the research. So this morning, 3 hours ago, new low cap meme coin came out, La Boo Boo, and here's all the details of it, which is really nice. And we send out these all the time.
Hey, bull runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University through the link below. And although we make no guarantees because crypto is definitely risky, guys, this is only $97 a month or $970 a year. If you want to save $194, getting 2 months for free and unlock some exclusive bonuses through the link below. But I'm not going to talk all about that in this video because we have a lot to cover. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers, because we have a lot to cover with you over the next few minutes in this video to help you become the first millionaire in your family tree. If that's a goal of yours, our goal is to help 1,000 members set their portfolio up for life this month. And you can get started through the link in the description below right now, or you can go to bullrunners.com to take advantage of the bonuses we're giving you before they expire. We have about 200 members right now, and we literally just launched like less than 5 days ago at the time of making this video. Everyone is loving the community. They're loving the education. They're getting access to real-time altcoin picks first before we ever make videos about them. So click the link in the description below, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside.
Taking a look at here at the Labubu charts, we can see at 7 a.m. when that indication went out, we've had a nice push up. Can it break out of this ascending channel here and make runs up? The coin launched October 3rd, had a nice little bottoming session here, and it definitely is ready to rip when it comes to looking at these charts. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this information is financial advice. Don't ever buy anything because we talk about it on this channel. This is just for pure education purposes only. Having a look here at XRP, very exciting news, $65 billion market cap now, 65.6. When and how soon can we outpace and overtake the number 5 spot from BNB, currently sitting at 90.7? There hasn't been much interest or activity on BNB like there used to be. A lot of the meme coin craze from the last bull run was on Solana. I mean, on Binance on the smart chain, but now it has moved to Solana. And now some of it is even moving into XRP. So very exciting. We're going to be seeing this here right now at $1.15. We're up 109% for the week. Back over here at X, Stuart Alderati going on record and absolutely roasting Gary Gensler here. Gary Gensler attempting to justify his 4-year-long political crusade to destroy crypto by claiming that he just continued what Jay Clayton started. It's like burning down a house and saying, Jay lit the match and I just added the gasoline. And what he's referring to is the statement that came from Gary Gensler during his resignation, but not resignation yet. It's supposed to be happening on the 18th. But when what he says here is for crypto, what he did at the SEC when I arrived in 2021, the commission under Chairman Jay Clayton had already brought some 80 actions, including the Ripple case, against participants in the crypto markets that were not following the common sense rules of the road. His commission, and he spoke often about these markets, starting in his 3rd month in office when the commission put out a Dow report. The SEC has continued the vigilance to ensure that those offering or selling securities comply with our time-tested securities laws.
Like the way you characterized it, for the XRP family.
Do they have like a vendetta against you or something? Because it seems like it's always XRP with Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC. It's interesting. I mean, what is it about XRP? Are you that much of a threat to traditional finance, maybe?
There's a lot of conspiracy theories. There's, a lot of people will throw out various ideas. I don't know. It certainly is frustrating. It has been, frustrating to grow the business in the headwinds of a U.S. government agency that I think is acting outside the law in kind of a rogue fashion. But again, in the long run, I think we'll look back on this chapter 5 years from now, and we'll hopefully chuckle and think, okay, that was annoying, that was frustrating. But we're very committed to, not just this market, but to the entire XRP family. And we're going to keep fighting the good fight.
And staying on the topic of the SEC and Gary Gensler, we also know Michael Saylor came out and said that this is very bullish for Bitcoin, for crypto as an industry.
That are in focus with the Trump administration coming into play. SEC chairman, for example, a lot of expectations that Gary Gensler is going to step aside. And I realize Bitcoin itself is governed as a commodity, unlike other cryptocurrencies. But when you're talking about the ETFs and when you're talking about the cryptocurrency exchanges and when you're talking about companies like yours, MicroStrategy, which is publicly traded, it is SEC. So how important is that appointment going to be? And who would you like to see at the helm?
Well, I think whoever chairs the SEC has probably the most pivotal role in the entire digital assets industry. I think this is incredibly bullish for digital assets. It's very good for the crypto industry. We're going to see a lot more pro-Bitcoin policies. We're going to see a digital assets framework. We're going to see an end to the war on crypto. We're going to see a lot of pro-business policies. And I think that clearly the SEC will be a big part of it. So it's above my pay grade to have an opinion on who it's going to be. But I think it's pretty clear the House, the Senate, the White House, they're all very pro-crypto. So I expect that we'll have a very supportive head of the.
If you would like to see that full video, I've got it posted over here. I just reposted on X, or you can go to Michael Saylor. But Bitcoin is manifest destiny for the United States. My discussion about the red wave, MicroStrategy's $42 billion plan, the compelling logic of strategic Bitcoin reserve. That one's a 6-minute video. You can go watch that on your own time, but it is really good information. All right, so let's have some fun now and jump into the markets. As we can see right here, we did break through that weekly fair value gap that we were talking at the $1.10 level, which is very exciting. Now what we'll do is drop to the daily time frame, and we're going to find out where are the next levels of key areas of interest. So we're going to switch over to Heikin-Ashi candles. We're going to go back into history. And we'll go ahead and mark off this all-time high up here, or not all-time high, but the last bull run's high, which was up here at $1.96. And as we drop it down to the daily with Heikin-Ashi candles, we do notice there's a fair value gap sitting here at $1.44 as well. But the reason this area is important is because after this up move, the final up candle was right here, this green candle, which will box off. So that is a key area of interest. You can see even when it had a pullback, it tried to continue momentum above there, did not break it, lost its momentum. And you can also see current value, exactly where price ran to and rejected off of. So when we switch back to traditional style candles, price literally ran right to that box, acted as a resistance at $1.26. So with this area being very, very important in the past, we have to break through that level. Now, what's interesting, though, we're going to have a lot of turbulence over the next little bit here, or at least in a traditional sense of the market right now. We're just absolutely moonshotting, so this may not happen. But typically, when you run into all of this buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell consolidation level, you're going to get some resistance. But we go to this from this bottom to this top move here. We have this candle, which will be an area of interest, a zone of interest. And then we have this candle right here, which was the top. And then you'll have that combo candle for that zone of interest as well. Because you can see price continued hitting in that area, rejected. In fact, we'll even take this little zone away because really we need to break through this and get back into this level. Because we can get into this level, keep that, hold that as a support. So when we break through, you can see it wicked. We'd like to get in here and then have that bottom line support so we can blast through there. Going back even deeper in the past, we can see on this daily drop, when we were getting this initial drop from that all-time high, of the $3.31. It started coming down, and then there was a green candle right here. That is going to be a severe area of interest as well. And that also puts us exactly, check it out, right? So this came from January 13th, 2018. Then when our new cycle high came, where did it get to? It got exactly to that zone and rejected back down from there. Then our next level will be this green candle here. After we break through that level, we'll have to go to a smaller time frame and really zoom in on what's happening right here. But we'll do that later once we get to that zone. So make sure you subscribe, follow along. So when we take a look at where are we right now, we can see that last time price was in this range. It was back in September 21, and it tried to push through, didn't make it, came down, retested that same level in November of 2021. Then we've been suffering and struggling through all of this, finally had our price move to the upside, got to this level. Now, the reason this is important is if all of this time is rejected, there were people buying the top. Like, think about how many times in crypto you were like, yeah, this is exciting. This coin is going to pump, right? Shiba Inu, for example. Shiba Inu is going to pump. And then you kept buying it and it bought it at the top. Price came down. Well, after suffering, I mean, think about it. People who bought right here back in 2021, they had to go through this severe loss. They kept holding it, hopefully at least. Some of those people are just getting relief right now. Oh my gosh, thank goodness my price finally got back to I can stop being in on a loss and a negative, and I'm going to just go ahead and get out of my position. And so a lot of people are just going to get out of positions right here. And that's what will happen when you get to those types of levels, because this has been going on now for 3 years, right? This is November of 2021. Someone's been holding in a loss for 3 years and finally gets back to zero. You don't think they're going to unload some of that holdings? Some people are freaking out right now. Like, oh my gosh, finally it's going to keep going up. But other people are like, holy crap, this crap coin finally got back to my section, right? Some people out there don't follow the markets like you do. Like, you're a genius. That's why you follow this channel. That's why you're into XRP. You know the facts behind XRP and where it's going. That's why this all-time high of 331% is still a potential in reality, right? Now, of course, this is not financial advice, as we said. And let's take a look. If we were to run from exactly where we're at now to the previous all-time high, it's 185% move. For those of you guys that bought even more down at the bottom here, that would be a 543% move from where we're at right now to the previous cycle high. That previous bull run puts us at a 70% move. So we're only 70% away from getting to that previous high 2021 and then reactivating price discovery for XRP to the top of the previous all-time high. Then what's going to be exciting is we haven't even seen real price discovery yet for XRP. After we break $3.32, where can it go? Can it go to $30 a coin? Let's imagine you're holding 1,000 XRP right now, $30,000 a coin. You'd have $30,000. If you had 10,000 coins, you'd have $300,000. If you have 100,000 coins, $3 million. Taking a look at our historic monthly chart. As you guys know, we've been tracking the first of every single month when XRP is released from Escrow and then dumped on the community. Well, at this point, I don't see a dump on the community that can overcome this excitement that is happening in the community. But will it happen again? Yes, it will. XRP will continue to be dumped on us on the first of every month. So our next upcoming potential dump will be here, basically about 2 weeks from now, where we're at. We do need to add a new horizontal line in here. We have to add the 90-cent level. So 0.90 is going to be the coordinates. The style, it's going to be white. We need 95, $1, $5, $10, $15, $20. All right, so we added all of the new ones in. This is absolutely nuts. I mean, if you remember, we were able to, it was just bouncing 50, 55, 60, 55, 50, 55, 55, 60, back and forth forever. This is the most exciting thing that has happened in my XRP lifetime, which is very exciting. So we did reach up, and it is, just so you know, these areas are important for whatever reason when it comes to XRP. The 5 level and the whole level number, Maybe it's algorithmically programmed in there. A lot of people say, whatever the case may be. But right now we can see we have this support here at $1.10. That's also where our 10 exponential moving average is on the 1 hour time frame. So this is looking good. We start to break down below there. Just realize that there's a lot of great levels below us. Every 5 cents is a level of support for XRP. So the next level we're looking like we want to breach and actually have a candle close above is this $1.20 level. You can see we've had 2 candles hit exactly at that level. A wick poke through to $1.25. Now we're seeing some momentum build here. Let's go ahead and put on our momentum indicator, the Vu Man Chu Cipher B divergences. And you can see we are still rolling in significant amounts of green color here. Flipping it to the weekly charts. Again, we had just barely flipped to the green side. We have the green dot here last week, and now we're seeing a real significant push. And it has been red, but now we are flipping green as well. So momentum coming in, money flow coming into XRP, which is very exciting. Looking at Bitcoin, as we can see, their money flow switched over here, and it was already moving up a little bit, but it flipped and it ran from the 32,000 all the way to where it's at. It's been pouring in money into the money flow indicator here for weeks on end. We do have a new all-time high, 93,265 on Bitcoin, looking real strong. We do have some fair value gaps to the downside we'll have to keep an eye on when the pullback does come, but we are still running above the 10 exponential moving average for the daily charts, which is very, very bullish. Looking at the 4-hour chart, you can see we've lost a little bit of momentum there. It's getting a little weaker on the 4-hour. We're also starting to roll over a little bit on the money flow here on the 4-hour. Look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is still raging strong as far as that goes. So we're looking good as far as momentum currently for Bitcoin. Ethereum on the hourly had this really nice push when it was money flow green. Now it has this red pullback for a moment, but it has now broken back above the 10, 30, and 50. And as we take a closer look here on the hourly chart, the 30 exponential just crossed bullish up for the hourly for Ethereum, which is great because you want to see the 10, the 30, the 50. You can see what happened when it started moving down again for Ethereum. It was the 10, the 30, the 50, but the downward wise, and it stays generally below the 10. We would love to see that now on the push to the upside for Ethereum back up. And that's what we're starting to see right now. In fact, this hourly candle right now, which is 10 a.m. / it's 11 a.m. Pacific time, is starting to make a nice move here to the upside. Money flow just flipped green. So if this momentum stays, we could see a continuation back up to its recent highs up here at 3,400. As we covered at the beginning of the video, Floki did get launched on Coinbase and boom, moonshot this morning. It is having a pullback because it had that big giant fair value gap. It's filling it now, but it's starting to build some big strong momentum back to the upside. We have a green dot flow, and let's look at the daily chart. Daily chart showing green money flow to the inside as well. We got a fair value gap right up here above it. Remember the previous all-time high, it's just right there. So once Floki breaks that previous all-time high, the game is launching this month. We'll see price discovery. Very exciting what's going on in the crypto markets. But right now, obviously, the only thing that people are missing is a lot of money to put in the markets, right? You have your budget, you have your bills, you have this, that, and the other. And if you had another 5, 10 grand, you would love to put it in the market. Well, here's a way you can do that.
Hey bull runners, this is super time sensitive, especially if you're looking to stack more crypto before the bull run is over. Did you know that Visa and MasterCard lost a $5.5 billion class action lawsuit for imposing unfair fees on merchants and business owners? So if you own a business or if you know any business owners that process payments with Visa or MasterCard between 2004 and 2019, that's 15 years, you could actually be owed a refund of 1 to 1.5% of your total revenue from that period. That's a lot of money. For example, this business that generated 1.6 million in credit card revenue during those years is getting back $28,000. This business that generated over $7 million is getting back $93,000. And this business that generated over $20 million during those years is getting back over $320,000. That's money they didn't even know was on the table. And all they did was fill out a form through the link below this video. It literally takes less than a minute to see if you qualify, but you don't want to wait too long because the deadline to file is February 4th, 2025. So the sooner that you fill out the form below, the sooner that you can reclaim what's rightfully yours. Plus, if you don't have a business, you can actually earn 3% by referring businesses that do qualify by creating your affiliate account through the link below. So this is a no-brainer way to get money back in your pocket to use for your business, or if you want to use it for crypto or other assets to invest in, you can do that. So click the link below. Let's get you paid.